Signing up for courses at National University was a pretty big decision for me. I was very nervous, I was excited, but I knew that it was going to be a really big decision. There were a lot of factors to take into consideration, and I knew that where I was in my life and in my career, it was time. It felt right. So I signed up and I got into my courses very quickly, and I was still very nervous and excited, and it was amazing. I started with my first week and I joined my first Zoom lecture meeting with the class and the instructor, and I was beginning to feel more at ease. I was beginning to feel way more comfortable. The content, I was starting to sink in a little bit. How to run the website was new, Brightspace, everything. It was something that was new, and with something that's new can be a little challenging, but I knew that I would be spending a lot of time on it, and just like anything else, with time becomes mastery. So I knew that I was going to achieve success. It was just going to take some time, and I needed to be patient with myself. Speaking of patience, SAFMEDS. When they first started, I was not a fan. I did not like SAFMEDS. I did not like having to test myself in a short amount of time. It felt like I was putting stress on myself and I was feeling anxious and I was getting scores incorrect. My A cell count was not very high. My D cell count was kind of high. And I was beginning to feel like, am I really going to succeed at this? But I knew that there were options to help me. There was the study mode. I really utilized the study mode, and doing so, I printed out my own cards. So I have a set of all the decks with the question on the front, the answer on the back, with a sticker that helps me. Each deck I have specifically themed, so there's different stickers. Um, it's really helped me because I can get an image in my head and it helps me remember the terms. Terminology is always something that's been difficult for me, but using the SAFMEDS, it's actually become a lot simpler. I'm learning things with the SAFMEDS that I didn't know would connect into the coursework, but reading the text, buying the physical textbook, that also helped me a lot. I can go back in and highlight certain sections, and it helps me with my course discussions also. The discussions have been great. I'm being challenged and I'm pushing myself. I'm really doing some reading and I'm getting deeper into the content and the material, and it's helping me engage more with other students and understand things better myself, which is ultimately one of my goals. I want to utilize everything that I am learning in this course and in the following courses, and I want to apply it into the workplace. I really want to be able to take what I'm learning, use it at work with the children. I'm a program manager. All the kiddos that I see are on the spectrum, all as fantastic as the next. And what I learn in the class, and if I can apply it to them, it's just, that's my ultimate goal. And so far, I have been. I've been learning new things. I've been going back towards things that I have already learned in the workplace, but now I'm getting a better understanding, and it's helping me ultimately with my career. And I know that it's only been one course, but it's getting me excited for the future and the next few courses that are going to be coming up. I'm excited to see my progress with SAFMEDS. I don't know if I'm going to print out all the decks moving forward for all the classes, but monitoring my data in the acceleration chart, seeing my data path and my A cell and my D cell scores, I know it's very important. I didn't like it at first. I thought it was very confusing, but I also didn't realize that this is kind of like me being the subject and I'm monitoring myself the way that at work I normally monitor a child and I see their goals and I look at their data on a graph. This is me. This is all about me and my education and how I'm learning and how what I'm learning is going to help me in the workplace. And reaching this goal is going to just be life changing for me. And I'm really excited moving forward. So